Huawei. They've unleashed HarmonyOS Next, and it's shaking things up in a way that even your grandma's Jell-O mold couldn't match. Get ready because this isn't just any old update. Huawei is inching closer to Apple's iOS like a clingy ex on New Year's Eve. So, what's new in HarmonyOS Next, and how is it going to impact Huawei users? Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about what makes HarmonyOS Next different. Our tech sleuth Wang Bai got his hands on the beta and spilled some juicy details. According to him, HarmonyOS Next is now a closed operating system. Media will only work with Huawei's own devices, much like Apple's iOS. That's right, no more cross-compatibility with non-Huawei brands. It's like Huawei just slammed the door on a tech party and said, "Sorry, if you're not one of us, you're not getting in." This closed ecosystem approach has its perks and pitfalls. On one hand, Huawei can create a more unified, optimized experience where software and hardware work together like peanut butter and jelly. But if you're using non-Huawei devices, it's like showing up to a potluck with a can of beans. You're not going to get the full feast. Wang Bai also notes that while HarmonyOS Next is polished and packed with advanced features, it might feel like a maze to navigate at first. Compared to simpler third-party operating systems, HarmonyOS Next has a learning curve steeper than a roller coaster drop. But fear not, Huawei's ready to tweak things based on user and developer feedback, so we can expect this OS to get friendlier over time. Think of it as a cactus slowly turning into a houseplant. One intriguing tidbit is that HarmonyOS Next is based on OpenHarmony, an open-source distributed OS. Huawei emphasizes that HarmonyOS Next is a true operating system, not just a fancy skin on Android like a bad toupee. They've stripped out all US-based components, including popular elements like Linux kernels and Android codes. This move makes HarmonyOS Next a completely independent platform. It's like Huawei decided to move out of their parents' basement and build their own place from scratch. Of course, ditching Android codes means HarmonyOS Next won't support Android apps. Instead, users will rely solely on native apps developed specifically for HarmonyOS. It's a bold move, like going vegan in a BBQ town. Sure, it's healthier and more independent, but it'll take some getting used to. Now let's talk versatility. Huawei aims to make HarmonyOS Next the ultimate connector across multiple devices. According to Yu Chengdong, the chairman of Huawei's consumer business, the OS is designed to link everything from smartphones to smart appliances. It's like Huawei's trying to turn your home into a tech symphony, where every device plays in perfect harmony. This connectivity focus means Huawei wants to go beyond traditional OS limitations, integrating everything from smartphones to IoT devices. Imagine your fridge reminding your phone that you're out of milk. It's a smart, interconnected ecosystem, and it's impressive. In just a decade, Huawei has developed an OS that rivals some systems that have been around for nearly 30 years. Move over Windows and Mac OS. There's a new kid on the block, and they brought cookies. So what does all this mean for Huawei and its users? By creating HarmonyOS Next, Huawei is stepping into a new era. They've built an independent operating system free from Android and US components, tailored to Huawei's unique ecosystem. It's a gutsy move, but it could give users a more secure, efficient, and interconnected experience. Of course, there's still a lot to explore, and only time will tell if HarmonyOS Next lives up to the hype. Will it provide the seamless experience Huawei promises, or will it be another tech novelty gathering dust? We'll have to wait and see. If you're as excited about HarmonyOS Next as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more updates on Huawei and the latest tech news. And let us know in the comments. Are you ready to dive into this new closed OS? Are you sticking with Android like a stubborn old dog? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.